During one of my previous live streams, we talked about major changes that could be coming to the banner schedule and how it could be drastically different from the original release of Aether Gazer. Well, it looks like we have confirmation that Hela and Hera will not be next, and the 1.1 patch may not be the same for global. In this video, I want to talk about who's coming next, what this could mean for the future of Aether Gazer, and how I think this could improve the game overall. Let's get it popping. Alright everyone, this is exciting, at least for me. I don't know how everyone else is going to feel about this, but I'll explain exactly why I'm excited in a moment. So here's the confirmation that we've been waiting for. This boat that you're seeing in this picture right here on the Taiwan version of Aether Gazer is supposed to come in 1.2, but they're teasing it already. So this is what this could mean. It looks like that our version of 1.1 will be the summer event, which consists of Skadi and S Leviathan. So what does this mean for Hera and Hela? Well, it looks like those two characters will not be the next banners that we will receive. I have many ways to explain what I think is going to happen, so let's go ahead and move on to that. But the first thing I wanted to show in this video is that it looks like we're going to be getting the summer event next. And they kind of tease this, right? They tease this in the original notice from the dev note that showed right before the release of the game. So here's the dev note that was posted right before the release of Aether Gazer. And you can see notice number 1 is stating that there will be adjustments to the banner schedule. Now I'll let you guys pause and read through this. I've already reiterated this many times, but basically they're just saying they're going to be making adjustments to provide a better experience for the global audience. But that's not really what I want to highlight. What I want to highlight is right under number 3. And I'm going to go ahead and read this for you guys. You will not only scan for new modifiers, but also discover new versions of existing modifiers. You might find yourself surfing and exploring the beach or tackling the toughest combat challenges. Now this is a hint for the summer event that will be taking place. So I think they were already trying to tell us that this is coming sooner than later. We just didn't know when, right? We thought that this was just telling us that we're still getting the summer event. So now we know exactly what they meant here. So now what you're looking at is a list of all the releases that took place during the Chinese release of the game. The original Chinese version of the game, not the Taiwan release, right? So I'm going to explain what I think is happening here. And I'm going to try to explain this in the best way that everyone will understand. So this patch right here is the original 1.1. This comes right after the Osiris patch. This is where we're going to get S rank Hela, and then this is where we're going to get S rank Hera. So 1.1 and then part 2, right? So these were supposed to come right after the Osiris patch. I think that this is getting scrapped entirely. I don't think that we're going to receive this. And the reason why is because this event is being reran in China literally tomorrow. And I will explain exactly why I think this is happening. So if you look down here, you'll see that along with the Anubis patch, we'll be getting S rank Hera as well. And we now have confirmation that tomorrow, S rank Hela will be added to the limited banner in China, giving Chinese players another chance to obtain the character. Now, originally, this happened here. So I don't think that this is going to happen for us anymore. I don't think either one of these is going to happen for us anymore. I think that we'll be obtaining this character here around the time Anubis releases, which is over here. And we'll get S rank Hela then in the limited banner, while Anubis will be on the permanent banner, the standard banner, I guess you can call it. And then we won't receive Hela for the first time until the limited release in 2.1. Now this makes sense because it streamlines the events and kind of pushes some of these events forward, making it easier to get to the 2.0 content for the global version. And confirmation of this can be found here. This is a post made on Bilibili where you can see that they're announcing all the content that's going to happen in the 2.1 patch in China. So you can see that they're highlighting Hela right here. And then, what do you know? Her event is being reran. Now, this is something that I've been thinking about ever since they made a few changes to the Chinese version of the game. Alright, so what major changes am I talking about? So if you go to the operations section and you take a look at the main story, you can see that this is where we leave off in the main plot in our version of Aether Gazer. We still have to follow this specific train of events. This is the Hades patch. This is the Athena patch. We have to follow all of these events, right? So they can't really make any changes here. They can't move things around. But what I do think they can move around is in the events. Now, one thing that you'll notice is that we don't see the Hela patch here, which is why I think that the Hela patch is being moved, and we'll receive confirmation of this soon after the Hela patch in China is over with and if it was added to this list. And we also don't see the summer event here. Now, I think that's only because this event is supposed to only take place in the summer. So this is the S rank Osiris patch that we're currently on. What I find weird is that the next patch over is the Marduk patch, where we get to play this entire series of events. And then right after that is the S rank Hera patch. Now, one thing that I do know is Anubis is a part of the later half of the second part of this patch here. Who also gets coupled with Anubis? S rank Hera. I think her events will follow that. This is a really weird thing that they've done here in the UI that I think is a sign of things to come for global. Of course, this is just my speculation, but I think that it has some sort of validity to it. I think right after we get the summer patch, we'll probably go back to some main story events. Well, we'll possibly get Hades, right? Because you can see Hades right here in the image. And then it's very possible that they can slide over here and then start this event here where we can get Marduk. And the second part of that event will be Anubis / Jackal, which will also be coupled with S rank Hera. Now, right after that, we could be getting more story events, right? And then we just follow the path. So it's a weird little theory that I have here, but we're gonna have to wait and see. They did say they're making banner adjustments, and it adds a little bit of levels of excitement to the game again. We don't know what order any of this is going to be in anymore because of this small change that they happen to make. Now, I could just be off my rocker, but someone told me in my comment section before that they wouldn't be making any major revamps to the game. It just didn't make sense. Well, here we go. We're in a timeline where they are making major adjustments, and it's very possible that these major adjustments could help the longevity of the game by restructuring which units we get sooner and which ones we get later. That way there's a constant flow of epic units that we're excited for, and they can get all the units that nobody cares about out of the way. But let me know what you think in the comment section below. This honestly, in my opinion, helps the game, gives us more time to save for characters that we want, and adds a level of surprise to the game as well. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Like, comment, subscribe for more Aether Gazer content like this, and you all have a wonderful day. Stay healthy, stay safe, stay chaotic. I'll see you again soon. Peace out, guys.